All right, I think we're recording. I added some more details. Now the pencil layer is still on here, so let me turn that back off so I can show you what I got. There we go. Wait, you can't see that. So we added some more black. I think that I need to start paying more attention to the maximum level of contrast. Now, the danger here, and it's very likely to happen, is that my art skill level will seem to go down while I figure out how to do it. And that's been true for a lot of improvements I've made over time. You know, I start adding in more details or trying a new thing, and I know that it's a good thing, but I also know that it seems like my art goes down in skill level, or seemingly, until I figure it out, and then it goes up past where I had it. But the idea here, we could have left this kind of blank, like this, and I started on the other layer, but by adding in this pure black here, we're taking a little bit of a risk, but we're adding more contrast. And like I said, there's a good chance I'm going to get this wrong. I think that looks okay for right now, but like there were several transitionary periods when I was drawing it where I was like, I don't know if this is going to look good at all. Taking a look. All right. Same with the when I switched to using the distressed brush. Thought this is just going to look messy. It's going to look like look at it. But in the end, I decided, you know what, it looks good that way. I think that's the way it should look. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, we're doing all right. Okay. I was watching Paul Pate's stream, and the question came up: what's the hardest thing to draw? People talked about different things like horses and vehicles, which are all undoubtedly very hard to draw. Especially horse legs. I have trouble with those. But at the same time, I didn't feel like I had a good answer. Because on the one, and I'm not saying that everything's easy. Everything's kind of hard to draw. This is one of the hardest things for me, is a three-dimensional figure, but with these perpendicular wing. Like, is the other wing completely behind? I think it is. I think it's behind. All right. Well, where to use this high contrast, black and white. Now in this case, I also worry about things like line weight. That is a big trouble. Alright, hold up. When you're drawing around cylinder, make sure your edges are a little bit more extreme. I usually get it wrong. Okay. Because of the angle, whoops. we can see kind of inside. By the way, I meant to show pictures of Spy Smasher and Phantom Eagle. So here they are. I'm going to show pictures of them. Here's Spy Smasher. This is Wiz Comics #1. I'm doing the voiceover. Actually, I'm going to have to go and find the picture to superimpose. And then here's Phantom Eagle by Herb Trimpe, who is a amateur aviation enthusiast. And let's see if I read that correctly. I think that he was roommates or at least friends with Gary Friedrich. And if you don't know who Gary Friedrich is, he's the guy who created Ghost Rider. I think he was the... probably should be considered maybe a co-creator. I wonder. I'll have to look him up. Phantom Eagle. He's got a wiki page. Yeah, it is Gary Friedrich. They say it was created by Gary Friedrich and artist Herb Trimpe. And Trimpe says it's primarily Gary's idea. He knew I was interested in airplanes and so on and such. I think Trimpe's probably being very kind there. And Gary had a lot of great ideas. If you look at the pictures for Spy Smasher and Phantom Eagle, you can see that they are very similar. There was another Phantom Eagle too. There was the Golden Age Phantom Eagle, which was there was Commando Yank and his sidekick Phantom Eagle in the Golden Age. This is World War II era. But it doesn't have the, if you look at it, this design does not have the romance of Phantom Eagle. Alright. Here's kind of a reflective There we go. I think we're on the right track here. I'm taking a look at it. A little bit too angular on that balloon. The bubble. I also want to emphasize the speed of this vehicle, even underwater. It's fast. Make it appear more like a like as it moves, you can see the bubbles coming out of it. Oh, we might be almost done. I've just got to come up with some areas to make high contrast. Let's add this speech bubble here. All right. I think that's a good start. And if we were in color, I wouldn't feel bad about leaving it right now. But we are not in color. So we've got to figure out some ways to bump the contrast. I could do I was thinking maybe some seaweed or something, you know. I think that might be like seaweed in the foreground might be a good one. Oh, but I've got the wrong blade. Let's do it again. Same here. By doing it all in black, we're pushing it towards the foreground. And this is a subtle trick, but you notice I have got all of my seaweeds pointing at the thing here. That is a trick called framing. And it is a subtle clue to draw your eye towards, hopefully, towards the thing that you want people to look at. Try and draw some fishies. It's possible. What if we drew high contrast right there? I just want to see what it looks like. I don't know if it works. Maybe we could do... Tell you what, let's do it on its own. layer. And do they peacefully coexist with the seaweed? Good chance I got this wrong. Maybe. Oops. You know what? I'm just go ahead and take this back out. I am liking what I've done elsewhere. I think this is okay where it is. One thing I'm somewhat regretting is I didn't really foreshorten this vehicle very much. Oh, that's a good one. We could put the shadow underneath. That kind of works, actually. And then where's that coming from? There it is. Okay. Let's call that page done. Page kind of works. We can add more bubbles. And that's how we know that we're underwater. Alright, let's call it done. Please like, follow, and subscribe. More comics every day. At 6 o'clock tonight, I will be on 6 o'clock Eastern. I will be on to do Drive-In Saturday. I think it's just me this time. Sideburns is working. The working man. And we will still have a lot of fun. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.